Hey, welcome back to Jazz Time. JazzTime.com is an online store that buys, sells, and trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so you can easily choose the best watch for yourself in the comfort of your own home. We offer the lowest prices anywhere online, and if you'd like to know the price, simply click on the links in the description below. We greatly appreciate if you'd purchase your next watch from us at JazzTime.com. Today we're going to be looking at a Rolex Air-King, new for 2022. This is a stainless steel chronometer with a black Arabic dial on oyster steel bracelet. The model reference number for this watch is 126900. And the retail price on this watch, new for 2022, is $7,400 US. I'll be going over all the aspects of this watch, the case, bezel, dial, crown functions, as well as the movement and bracelet. And I'll give some of my thoughts on the watch throughout the review. The Rolex Air-King 126900 replaces the Air-King 116900 that was introduced in 2016 with a number of updates. Now, I'll go over the features of the 116900 Air-King, and then we'll go into the newest update, which is this model that I have in my hand. The Rolex Air-King was released in 2016 with the same case and bracelet as this Rolex Milgauss that we're looking at here. This is the Rolex Milgauss 116400 GV. The only difference between the two watches was the dial color. In this case it's blue, and the bracelet polish, in this case was a half polish with center link being high polish and satin finish on the outer links. Now, since I don't have that 116900 Air-King with me, I'm just going to use the Rolex Milgauss. Now, the side of the lugs on this case are polished or mirror finished. And they're also rounded as well, if you can see the side profile there. On the newer model that you see here on the Air-King, you're actually seeing flat sides on this watch. They're still high polished, but they're flat sides. This is something you're going to find on the sports watch models, namely the GMT and the Submariner model. They look awfully similar. What you're also going to find here on the case is that this case also has crown guards on it, whereas they did not have it on the previous case. So those are more traits of another trait of a sports watch. Now, this case is rated for 100 meters or 330 feet of water resistance, so it's okay for you to go swimming with this watch on your wrist. It's going to hold up just fine. The new Air-King, it does have some new updates. I wanted to go through all of them with you. Number one, the case now has flat sides where it was rounded before. Also has a crown guard here at the 3 o'clock position to protect the crown. This case gives this watch a much sportier look now. Now, number two, the bracelet was updated to a wider 17mm bracelet, or the links at least. So that means that the links actually don't taper, or the bracelet doesn't taper as much to the links as before. Another thing they did was they actually updated the deployment buckle to a safety flip lock clasp here. So they didn't have this flip lock right here. This is something you're going to find on the GMT models, Submariner models, and the Rolex Daytona model. All sports watches. Dial, if you look at it closely, you're going to see that there's lume on the 3, 6, 9, and 12 o'clock positions, where the older model 116900 only had the lume on the 12 o'clock position, so it's kind of hard for a point of reference when you're reading the dial in low light conditions. Also, the movement has been upgraded from a 3130 with 55-hour power reserve to a 3230 caliber movement, which has a 70-hour power reserve. And I believe that Rolex is no longer using 2 case specs on these watches anymore, where they did that with the Milgauss before. This one actually has 2 case specs inside it. You can see the dial. It does look mostly the same as the 116900, aside from the Arabic numbers having luminescence on it. You'll see that green second-hand rule floating around the dial. I like that touch. Everything's really easy to read on this watch. I love that about this watch. Contrast in the dial looks really crisp and clean. Going under the crown here at the 3 o'clock position, it can be wound in its first position once it's unscrewed from the case. 10 to 15 turns should get this watch moving. Second position out, it's going to be able to adjust the hour and minute hand. Once you have your hand set, you can just screw that down and your watch is set. The movement that runs this beautiful watch is a caliber 3230. It has the hour, minute, and center seconds function. The power reserve, like I said earlier, is about 70 hours. So you can set the watch down on a Friday night, pick it back up on a Monday morning. It's still going to be running. And the movement on your wrist is going to wind this watch while you're wearing it, as well as it is self-winding. Now on to the bracelet that holds this watch. We're looking at a stainless steel Oyster Bracelet. Rolex updated the width of their bracelets from 15 millimeters to 17 millimeters. 15.5 millimeters to 17 millimeters. So they don't taper as much as before. Now if you think about it, Rolex was using the same width bracelet links on the 36 millimeter and 40 millimeter watches for years up until recently. So this is a welcome change. Now there's a satin finish on the top of these links. Sides are high polished or mirror finish. Can get that in focus. The flip lock Oyster clasp deployment opens up, closes the bracelet nicely. While I have this deployment open, you're going to see that this has an easy link feature. The easy link feature actually opens up this bracelet another 0.5 millimeter or 5 millimeters, sorry, and allows your wrist to breathe if you come across, if you get sweaty or if you get hot, your wrist is going to swell, and this is going to alleviate that. Now, as far as what I think about this watch, I think Rolex made the Air-King a great watch. I'm really impressed with the newest update, and I'm probably going to get this model. It works really well as an everyday wear watch if you absolutely do not need a date function. If you don't need a date function, you can wear this watch every day. The watch is simple. It feels like a sports watch now, not like a Datejust or a Milgauss. The updated bracelet and flip-lock clasp, new things for a sports watch. Very welcome change. There's also crown guards on the side of the case too as well, which I like that a lot. Rolex has worked really hard to make this a great watch. I like it a lot. I wouldn't mind seeing this watch on my wrist every day. Now if you want to know where to get this watch, we have it on our website at jazztime.com. Model reference number again is 126900. This is the Rolex Air-King 40mm with a black Arabic dial. Again, we're an online store, so you can visit us in the comfort of your own home. Go to jazztime.com. Thank you for watching.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to model as seen in video, click on it, and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at jazztime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in JazzTime, plus the brand, model, and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.